recently is the back cross. So instead of doing an ocho and then going to the cross, we might want to use now a backward cross. So we have to the side and go to the cross. I search for a little bit of suspension, a little bit of up feeling, and I'm in good contact with the back of my lady.
I'm also searching for this contact with my shoulder blades.
And I give her the space, I send her a little bit away, like the beginning of a colgada, but not really. And I make sure that our hips stay parallel. By that she will understand the difference between away and pivot, or away, and then I change the axis, but it can only be like cross to pivot. Let's have a look at that from the other angle. So here, towards you, transition, and from there we will continue. This works very well also in close embrace. So here I start to center, I receive her, and we stop. To the side, she continues. What I like about this element a lot is that we have this, when you arrive, little bit feeling of melting. So for me, it's a nice way to start anything, because we start with an intention, we intensify, and from there we continue. We can also have the backward cross after some steps and take it as an introduction into the hero. So for example, we could have 1, 2, suspension, and then lead the hero after the backward cross. We could even have a chain of backward crosses. So when we have the suspension, then we have 1 backward cross and another, and then we continue, or we have 1 backward cross, and then from the second one we have the hero to the other side, maybe with a figure that we just recently saw. So you see, there are a lot of possibilities to combine the backward cross with what you already know. It might happen at the beginning that your lady will not 100% do what you want, what you intend, especially if she's used to do more ochos and not so much backward crosses. Or it might happen that later she will do backward crosses all the time and no ochos. Be patient, don't lead more. I'd rather use more silence. So I try to be clear and with her, and be very reduced in my lead, and by that getting clearness instead of doing it more precise and to spend more effort on that. Especially this side is the most difficult to get the cross here. You could also have a sequence of crosses.